The Melanesian Brotherhood in Papua New Guinea have a beautiful benediction for Easter Day. They say this: look, the hills and the valleys shine with promises, and every burning morning is a prophecy of Christ. He is coming to raise, forgive, and to heal. Open wide your lives and forever love, not fear, those you meet. It's Easter Day. Happy Easter. Jesus is risen. And it's good news, isn't it? It's exciting. Jesus is alive and everything's going to be okay. There's 2 billion people around the world today celebrating the fact that there's more hope in the world than despair, that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purposes, that he's put a new song in our mouths, that the kingdom of God is coming, that he's championing the poor, he's building the church, that he is preparing a place for us, that he's renewing the earth, he's reconciling families, he's mending marriages. Jesus is alive. It's such great news. And the 2 billion of us celebrating this today can be traced right back down 2,000 years and concentric circles to this one intimate encounter between Jesus and Mary, the first sighting of the risen Jesus. And what a sighting it is. It's kind of the most underwhelming, least dramatic, least show-offy kind of moment ever. You'd think that the risen Jesus would kind of glow a bit and have a few angels around his head, maybe a halo on top, but instead he's mistaken for a gardener, the God who looks like a gardener, and not just kind of like a super gardener, an ordinary gardener, a bumbling horticulturalist with dirt under his nails at the start of a working day. And in this moment we see that the new Eden is beginning, that there is a garden for each one of us to cultivate, the new earth with him. And we see too that God isn't weird. It's weird how weird we get about God, isn't it? He's normal. He looks like normality. He comes to us in mundanity. And of course, Mary doesn't recognize him, and he asks a question. The first words of the new dispensation are not creedal statements, but a simple question to a broken woman: why are you crying? And he says to each one of us today, why are you crying? Why are you hurting? Why are you broken? Why are you afraid? I'm alive. But Mary still doesn't get it, and so then he looks her in the eyes and he just says her name. I love that. He's not there going, don't you know who I am, like some A-list Hollywood celebrity. He's not that interested in whether she knows his name. He knows her name, and he says, Mary, and all the lights go on, and world history changes. What would it be like if every Christian in the world today truly understood that God knows our names, that he cares about our tears, and that he has chosen to reveal himself to us? And so Mary is sent as a witness, the first ever witness of the resurrection, to tell the disciples, to tell the Apostle Peter and all the others that Jesus is alive. The first apostle. The apostle to the apostles is a woman, not a man. And it's not just that she's a woman, she's a broken woman chosen by God as the forerunner. And so on this Easter day, he chooses people like you and me to testify that he is alive. Let's do that. Let's try, each one of us today, to follow Mary's lead and testify that Jesus is alive, that we have seen him, that we have experienced him, and that everything is going to be okay.